Okay, let's talk about esports. Are there any negative effects of esports? In the modern era like now, it is not secret the esports industry has brought many benefits to its activities and fans, from new forms of entertainment to jobs that drive the economy at large. These new industries are becoming a big part of lives of many people around the world, especially young people. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I want to introduce myself. My name is Faira Azhar. I'm from Class 1B Education Systems and Information Technology. Next, what do you know about esports? Yes, esports is a game competitions. Esports player consists of teams that play games against each other on a professional level to win large sums of money as prize. Before we get into the discussions, however, like two sides of a coin. With these benefits, esports also carries unseen downsides. One thing that is starting to get a lot of attention is health issue. Nowadays, humans engaged is very difficult to separate, especially because of the various social media that demand all the time. Sports make us need more time in front of electronic device screen. Next, there is a picture example of esport. The first is multiplayer online battle arena or called MOBA. This game is currently hot, including in Indonesia. Multiplayer involvement in the game makes MOBA more popular among young people, especially since the emergence of mobile game or called is Mobile Legends. The second example of esports is first-person shooter or FPS. This game is booming nowadays. This game, like a shooting simulations in war, puts the player in the perspective of the character being played. Next, negative impact of esports. The first is declining health. Risk is the problem that arises as a result of long-term gaming activity itself. Exposures to screens for a long time often cause a complaints, but in addiction, there are also complaints in the form of neck pains, back pains, and pains in the hands and hands. But the health effect don't stop there. There are also other problems that arise indirectly, not because of the game itself, but due to the lifestyle adopted by many gamers. Due to lack physical activity, these gamers also prone to obesity and cardiovascular disease. Heart disease, stroke, or high blood pressure. In addictions, they often play games by spontaneously consuming foods high caloric content. Game also trigger various work response from the body, such as heart rate as well as increased mental activity. Next, the second is game addictions. People who are addicted to games will withdraw from their social or antisocial environments. They will be more engrossed in their own virtual world. In fact, there have been cases of people dying from acute game addictions. Playing games for a long time will affect your physical and mental health. And the last is disadvantage educations. The negative impact is impact that is most often by school-age esport athletes. The tight training schedule makes them have to sacrifice their study time, but entering the world of esports and early age will find it increasingly too difficult to divide their time. On the one hand, they have to train for the competitions, and the other hand, they have to keep pursuing their educations. As a result, many athletes drop out of school to order to focus on their careers. In fact, elementary to high school education is very, very important. Education will prepare us to enter the professional world. The knowledge gained for formal education will indirectly have an effect on esport careers. There is no guarantee esports will continue to booming against in maybe 10 or 15 years. But with education, many skill will continue to be hand skill such as discipline, responsibility, generic knowledge, and other are still needed if even if you become a professional esport athlete. That's all for me. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.